as part of the Win with AI Summit. Today we want to talk about creating an AI strategy. How do you put together a strategy for artificial intelligence? Full disclosure, I am an IBM Champion, and my company, BrainTrust Insights, is a registered IBM Business Partner, so any purchases you make from IBM may benefit us financially. When it comes to AI strategy, the first and most important thing is, what is the business goal? Not what's the technology goal, what is the business goal you're trying to achieve? Is it improving profits? Is it reducing workforce costs? What is the business outcome you're after? If you don't know that, stop everything else and do not attempt to apply artificial intelligence to the problem. The reason for that is that AI is not a magic wand. It's math, right? It's math, it's statistics, it's probability technologies, and they're very good and they're very powerful, but they are still fundamentally just math, not magic. So you need to be very clear about what your goal is, what you want to achieve. Second, does the goal that you're trying to achieve, and be specific about it, does it align with the core benefits of artificial intelligence? Remember, there's 3 core benefits: acceleration, accuracy, and automation. Acceleration, you want results faster. If you know where you're going, you know what you're trying to do, you just want to get there faster, AI can certainly help with that. If you know where you're going and you know what you want to do, and you're not happy with the quality of the work that you're getting out of, say, lesser systems like human beings, accuracy. Again, AI is math, so accuracy is something that machines are extremely good at finding and improving upon. And third, automation. If everything is already laid out, you have the processes in place, and you want them to be done by machine where and when possible, and there's no weird gotchas or surprises or strange anomalies, automation is that third benefit, and you will be able to do that with artificial intelligence. If the business goal you're after is one of those 3, or even a combination of those 3, then you know that artificial intelligence is going to be a useful road to travel towards achieving that business goal. So that's the second layer. The third layer you need in your AI strategy is to map out the Rumsfeld Matrix, as we call it. What are your known knowns? You know what you know. You know what your data is. You know what your anomalies are, if there are any. You know the processes. That's your known knowns. What are your unknown knowns? What don't you know that you know? So, for example, what are the silos in your company? Where are all of the data stores? Do you have a complete audit and inventory of all of your data? Do you have? Do you know what your governance is? Do you know what your staffing is like? Do you have your processes and procedures and everything documented out? Those are your unknown knowns, and companies have more of these than they think. Unless you are a one-person company, you have unknown knowns, and you need to solve for them first. And that is not an AI function. That is more of a data science, data architecture, information architecture function. So make sure you have that in place. What are your known unknowns? You know what you don't know. You know where the gaps are in your data. You know what parts of your data are unclean. You know what data you don't have that you might need to go get externally. And again, these are things that you'll need to solve more with data science than you will with artificial intelligence. A big part of your AI strategy is converting those unknowns into knowns. You do your audit, you inventory, your process, your governance, and your unknown knowns to transform those unknown knowns into known knowns. You go out and you do data science and experimentation and exploration, exploratory data analysis, and all this stuff to solve the known unknowns, to learn what you don't know that you need to know to transform that into known knowns. And finally, what are the gotchas? What are the really weird things? What are the unknown unknowns? You don't know what you don't know. And there can be a lot of these. There can be things like biases in your data. There can be severe flaws in your data. There can be macro conditions that are impacting your data that you may not even know about. So they're unknown unknowns. You don't know what you don't know. And this is something you have to keep an eye on throughout your AI implementation. What are those things that you didn't know, but now you know? And then that transitions into known unknowns and unknown knowns. And again, use information architecture or data science to solve for those. Once you've got all that done, And that is a lot to do. And that what I just talked about is probably 80 to 90% of an AI implementation. Fixing your data and getting it ready for training. You would then choose the tactics, the execution, the vendors, the algorithms, the methodologies to solve the unknowns and train and build training data sets on the knowns. You build your training data sets. You need 4 things really for the execution portion of an AI strategy. You need people, which are both human beings and the knowledge and the talent that goes with them. You need defined processes for that implementation. You need a platform of some kind like IBM Watson, and you need participation. You need buy-in at all the levels in the company that are going to be impacted by the system. Unless you are a company that is entirely staffed by people who only copy-paste, you're not going to be getting rid of people. In fact, probably in the early days of an AI implementation, you're going to be adding people because you need to bring in new talent and specializations that you don't necessarily have available. So having that participation, having that buy-in from the very top all the way down to the day-to-day workers is going to be essential for making an AI implementation work well. So that's the strategy for creating an AI strategy. Goals, alignment with the benefits, and making sure that AI is the right choice for accomplishing those goals. It's the best choice. Identifying your knowns, identifying your unknowns, solving your unknowns, and then rolling out in production to people, to process, to platform, with company-wide participation, or at least departmental-wide participation, your AI implementation. My best recommendation, if you are not if you've not already done the foundation work, is to do something small. Do something that is achievable, do something that is has a measurable benefit and that is relatively straightforward to do. Do something also that's relatively low risk. So, for example, automating purchase order identification, attacking and tracking to relieve accounting of the drudgery of categorizing receipts. Right? Image recognition is a very simple function that artificial intelligence is very, very good at. Optical character recognition, and nobody loves reading receipts. Nobody loves reading and categorizing receipts. This is a meal. This is a taxi. This is an Uber. This is an airplane ticket. This is a hotel receipt. Right? No one loves doing that. Automate that process with higher accuracy, faster results, and removing that drudgery, and you'll see immediate benefits in a very small, contained way that can then create buy-in for larger implementations. Don't try to automate the entire enterprise all at once. It's just going to be a miserable failure. Use AI at a tactical level to begin, to show some early wins, get some immediate results, and then elevate to bigger and bigger functions. So, if you're going to be in New York City the week of September 13th, which is the week I'm recording this video, hope to see you at the Win with AI Summit. If you're not, you can catch the replays at IBM's website. As always, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and the newsletter, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. If you want help with your company's data and analytics, visit BrainTrustInsights.com today and let us know how we can help you.